I'm Dorothy Montgomery. Would you like to find your career direction or expedite your career? Well, I believe most of us would. My career, or should I say work ethic, began when I was a little girl. I was born the youngest of 7, and my parents had just moved to a farm. And in fact, this farm was my dad's dream. He couldn't wait to smell God's green earth, and he wanted the privacy of those wide open spaces. But most importantly, like his father, he wanted to teach his children the value of hard work. So everything became hard work. In fact, I remember this laundry list of chores, anything from feeding the livestock to gardening to pulling weeds in the bean field to laundry. All of this, plus a house that was always under renovation. It was like that 6 days a week. And in fact, I learned to love school and I learned to love church because it was the only reprieve from this endless list. If I wanted to play, I would hide. And I usually hid under a basement stairwell that had a closet underneath it with a closet door and had a light inside. But I would keep that light shut off because if I was found, I would hear this lecture. You're being lazy. We got this list of chores to get done. Always that endless list. So the hog yard became my playground, and I remember standing and watching our hogs pushing bowling balls to and from. Even the hogs got to play. Well, one night my dad came home, and we always wanted to share our accomplishments, and I went, Daddy, I did this and this and this and this today. And his response was, good, you can do more. I could do more. The only way to get our parents' love and attention was to work. So I did more. Another very hot summer day, I walked into our house and the western sun is streaming through the window into our kitchen, and our house never had air conditioning, and my mother would cook dinners on these hot summer days, and I could smell the roast and I could see the steam of the boiling potatoes coming into the hallway. But that's not what stopped me. What stopped me was a conversation I heard that my parents were having. And it was something about their tone. And I heard my mother say this, no one works as hard as our boys. And I heard my dad agree with that. And in my head, I'm screaming, it's not fair. I work as hard as the boys. But I stayed silent because I wanted love. But I did vow in the hallway that day that I would show them I could work just as hard as any boy. So fast forward, I'm now in the work world and I'm gravitating toward traditional male roles, and I'm working in client services and operations and engineering. You know, those complex infrastructures of peoples and processes and procedures. Well, usually men manage those types of roles, but I was too, and I was doing it very well. And in fact, it came very naturally to me. And before I realized it, I was really working the success formula that looked like this. Hard work plus thinking and acting like a man equaled success. Well, I got on this fast track, and before I knew it, I was working a lot of hours and work became everything. Sound familiar? Well, from those fast tracks, I soon even started to dress the part. I was wearing pants and suit jackets and my heels lowered to pumps. Well, one day, our company merged with another company, and I was assigned a new boss. I was told he was very personable and that he would invest in our careers. Well, I was excited because I'd just gotten promoted. I'm on this team of male peers, and I can't wait for this new opportunity. Well, my boss definitely did give initiatives. He definitely did give additional visible work, but he didn't give it to me. And in fact, for the first time, I'm feeling stuck in my career. And like that little girl, I'm thinking about, okay, what can I do? Well, I'm going to work harder and harder. So soon my success formula looked like Einstein's definition of insanity, where you do things over and over again, expecting different results. I did that, but nothing changed. My boss didn't see my value like he did within my male peers. And like that little girl, I was thinking, life is not fair. And my career hit the wall. God damn it! And maybe like most of you in the audience, maybe you did what I did. I recollected myself and I focused on what I was good at, and I harnessed my skills and abilities, and I got a mentor to help me with that. But I also turned to a network of colleagues who believed in me. And the power of that network was something I'd forgotten. And the result of that belief in me was a new role created especially for me. It was my dream job. I'd forgotten. But let me pull you off to the side. Things like that don't happen in a moment. That was this collection of years of interactions and serving others and contributing and talking about potential and our futures, and basically building a bond of trust. So here's what I've learned: the importance and the power of people in your career and in your life. You know, skills and abilities, they'll get you far, maybe to the top, but there's something about that power of people that will catapult you much sooner because they believe in you. So if I could paraphrase this, I would say, in all those years of serving others, they finally taught me how to serve myself. So if you'd like to expedite your career, you'd like to find your career direction and not go through the long journey like I did, Dorothy Montgomery, let me help you. You can contact me at www.findyouraim.com, and together, let's change your life. Thank you. Oh, one more lesson I want to share with you. I also learned to embrace my feminine power. Because you see, I am no man.